and we got no fear.
We flying, we riding through DeFi stream. Hoes to the future, it's more than just a dream. Community strong, as far as we see. Formed in the game.
We're Crypto OG. What is going on, everyone? What a week it's been. I know I promised you a cool new setup on the video, but we're back in the garage, so I do not have a cool setup in the background. But I think the first video went well, so we're going to go number 2 today. But a world of change is coming, and we are only days away from it. We are 3 days away. Yes, you heard that right. We are 3 days away from the United States presidential inauguration when Donald Trump begins his second term as president of the United States. He is set to give one of the most anticipated inauguration speeches in history. Monday is also Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so the stock market will be closed. So with Trump set to make some major announcements on day 1 and the stock markets being closed, this leaves crypto being the only market tradable during the time. Look, you all know me. I live in a dream world where the God candle is always happening tomorrow. It's always happening tomorrow or right now. But I'm honestly thinking Bitcoin hits $120,000 on Monday. I don't know. I mean, $120,000? What do you think? I think it could happen. If you have a guess, throw it on the comment here on X. I would love to hear some other people's opinions on what's going to happen Monday with Bitcoin's price. But I'm on the record. $120,000 Monday. Book it. Let's go. But love him or hate him, Donald Trump ran an extremely effective campaign and was elected by the citizens of America, a country filled with people ready for a change and a new way of doing things. As you've heard during the weeks leading up to the election, I used to be a never Trumper. I thought someone who's been sued over 1,200 times can't be a good person. He said mean things and he made fun of people. I just never liked the guy, and I couldn't vote for him. I thought anyone would be better than him. Up until about August, I still didn't like the guy. But that's when everyone I loved and was inspired by switched teams and started publicly supporting him. First, it was the greatest human on earth to me, Elon Musk, publicly switching him from a historic Democrat to openly supporting Donald Trump. Then it was the guy I was going to vote for, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Make America healthy again, baby. Let's go. That man is inspiring to follow. Watching what the Democratic Party did to RFK during his campaign was extremely embarrassing. This was the first time the Democratic Party did not have a primary. Instead, they automatically picked Biden, who was clearly not fit to run the country now, let alone for another 4 years. They changed hundreds of voting laws. Then, after the historic Trump and Biden debate, Kamala Harris was picked without being voted by anyone to be the Democratic nominee. I watched every Robert F. Kennedy video I could. The man is extremely educational on so many subjects and has been fighting for the health of the everyday man and woman his entire life. When he united with Trump and formed the Unity Party, I knew something special was happening. Never before did a candidate inspire so many people to switch sides. I had never not voted Democrat before, but that is no longer the party that represents a future I would like to see. If you were here on X, then you probably saw it too. Free speech was on the ballot this election, and luckily free speech won. The Avengers are here now, everybody. So I'm proud to say I'm a truly changed man and couldn't be more excited for what's coming. The crazy thing, it all leads back to Hoge for me. I saw a video on Hoge back in March of 2021, and it changed my life forever. It was a simple TikTok that explained tokenomics. It said, there's this meme token out there that every day there is less Hoge in existence, and every day you wake up to more Hoge in your wallet forever. And I was like, wait, what? Every day there is less out there, and every day I get more just for holding. And that just made way too much sense for me. And I couldn't ignore it. And I got into Hoge. And it forever changed my life. From that video, I started paying attention to the world instead of just being in it. I started following accounts on YouTube that have changed my future forever. It's amazing what one 30-minute video a day can do for someone if they actually take action. The account I would suggest everyone listen to daily is called Invest Answers. What's up, James, if you ever see this? I love you. I owe so much to this guy. He gives out real information backed by facts, numbers, and common sense. I could name about four or five more great channels, but that one is by far my favorite. I haven't missed a show in at least 2 years. This journey has opened my eyes up to the problem with the financial system and how money works, how it gets created, and who gets the benefit. How our elected officials have lost the meaning of what a dollar is, and the way they waste our tax dollars is sickening. When you can print money whenever you want, how can it have any value in the end? And why would you want to store your time and energy into it? You all know me. You all know my mindset. To me, time is the most precious thing we have in life. And there is nothing more important than maximizing your time doing things that you enjoy. Spending it with the right people. Doing things that make tomorrow easier. It's why I'm here every Friday for 3 years. Like all of you, I truly love Hoge. But when the Fed, who aren't elected by anyone, can push a button and print money, they are stealing time from you. We all go to work and spend our precious time and energy earning dollars. When they print that dollar, it's worth less. And you didn't get a raise to keep up with that printing. That is theft that doesn't even need to be voted on. Over 45% of all the dollars that have ever been created have been created in the last 5 years. How crazy is that? The dollar has been around for over 200 years, and 45% has been created in the last 5 years. Whatever models professionals have gone off in the past are broken. Nothing can historically account for this type of money printing. The government does a good job of hiding it, though, and they distract people from how big the problem actually is. But under Biden, we now have close to $37 trillion in debt as a country, and that increases by $1 trillion every 100-ish days. And the U.S. cannot default on their debt. So how can they pay all the liabilities that they owe? Where does the money come from? It comes by simply printing more to pay off the old debt with new debt. It's like maxing out your 4th credit card, then opening a 5th to pay down the first 4 until you max out the 5th. It's a vicious cycle that sadly can't be stopped. The only way to stop the debt cycle is to grow the country's GDP enough that we can afford to pay the debt down and not just the interest. Basically what El Salvador is doing right now, paying off their debts with Bitcoin growth. And to be clear, the government doesn't make money. They have no income source. Their budget comes from our taxes. And a scary stat, each person in 2024, the first $1,350 of their taxes were used to only pay the interest on our debt. Not for new hospitals, new roads, new bridges, nothing but paying the interest on our debt. So the first $1,350 from each person that paid taxes this year went to interest payment on our debt. And Trump now has the responsibility of refinancing at least $7 trillion of our debt into higher interest rates this year, his first year in office. The world has changed a lot since we left the gold standard in 1971. Listen to this. In 1971, it took 25 hours of work at the average job to buy one share of the S&P 500. In 2024, it now takes 195 hours of work at the average job to buy one share of the S&P 500. So it went from 25 hours to 195 hours. So the total value of our corporations have grown 650% faster than our employee wages. Pretty wild. It's the world of haves and have-nots, sadly. But now every single person has a way out of the debt system with Bitcoin. And now we have the first pro-Bitcoin president ever. On Monday, we entered the next 4-year presidential cycle, and I think it's going to start off with an absolute bang. So many things are being predicted that Trump is going to do on day one. He made a lot of promises on this campaign, like a lot. Which ones will he cross off first? Who knows? But Trump filled many important government roles with people that are publicly pro-crypto. He mentioned embracing crypto and blockchain and making Bitcoin great here in America. He said he wants America to establish Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset. He wants to move the 200,000 Bitcoin America currently owns under treasury management, but also begin the accumulation of 1 million Bitcoin in the process. Some even say, technically, Trump has the power to issue an executive order and have America buy billions of Bitcoin on day one. Will it happen? I highly doubt it on day one. But could you imagine the news of a major country like America saying Bitcoin is now a treasury reserve asset that they will begin accumulating forever? Whew. My goodness, that would mean every single other country would have to buy it. Every state treasury, every pension, every company, every person will now aim to front run the future of what Bitcoin has become. The greatest form of property to ever exist. Easily movable, can't be damaged by a storm or fire, no tenant to worry about. Everyone knows the rules, infinitely divisible, can be sold anywhere in the world with anyone in the world. It's truly a protocol shift in the way the world is going to work, and we are in the game. We just finished year one of the ETFs, which shattered all previous ETF records. The Bitcoin spot ETF's value grew in 1 year to the point that they surpassed the gold ETFs that have been around for 21 years. Bitcoin went from $40,000 to $100,000. Are we about to enter year one of country adoption? What will that do to the price as the demand increases and the supply forever remains the same? Even professionals can't predict game theory fully on how something like Bitcoin will exist in the future. There has never been a commodity where the supply can never increase regardless of demand. It's going to get crazy as more and more people realize this reality. 94% is mined already. And there's companies out there buying billions each week with no plans of ever selling it. Remember, every friend or family member you get off zero, you have had an extreme effect on their life. Based on current wallet data, to be in the top 5% of Bitcoin holders, you need to own 0.133 Bitcoin or roughly $13,000 in Bitcoin to be in the top 5% of Bitcoin holders. To be in the top 1% of Bitcoin holders, you need to hold 3.5 Bitcoin or $350,000. As we all know, MicroStrategy is a 99.999999999%er company. And on Monday, they acquired another 2,530 Bitcoin for $243 million at $95,972 per Bitcoin, and has already achieved a Bitcoin yield of 0.32% in the year 2025. They currently hold 450,000 Bitcoin, and we can buy them. It is amazing. MicroStrategy has bought 198,000 Bitcoin over the last 10 weeks. They bought 1.5 years worth of mining in the last 10 weeks, one company. And not only that, Massachusetts has become the 10th state to introduce legislation for a strategic Bitcoin reserve. It's now Massachusetts, Wyoming, New Hampshire, Alabama, Florida, Pennsylvania, Texas, Ohio, North Dakota, and Oklahoma. We got 10 states ready to buy some Bitcoin. El Salvador's president, Nayib Bukele, plans to install a Bitcoin node in every household by the end of 2025, pushing for greater adoption and a decentralized national economy. How cool is that? BlackRock launches its iShares Bitcoin ETF in Canada. Bitcoin-backed loans are here. You can now borrow USDC against your Bitcoin without selling it. This is rolling out to U.S. users, except for New York City, starting now. So this was from Coinbase. This is built on built on Base. But more collateral assets and regions to come. It's powered by Morpho Labs, and it's built on Base. The future of finance is on chain. So let me game theory you. Why would everybody not do this? Why am I not borrowing against my Bitcoin to buy more Bitcoin? Somebody talk me out of it. I don't understand how that isn't the greatest idea of all time. I am going to immediately borrow against my Bitcoin and buy more Bitcoin. Right? Am I crazy, or is that just like, yes, let's do that? Okay. I'll let you know how it goes. Greenland's leader, Mute Igede, I said that way off, Igede, said he is prepared to negotiate with Trump about the future of the Arctic territory. Will Greenland be part of America in 4 years? We shall see. The House of Representatives has passed the Protection of Women and Girls in Sports Act of 2025, 218 to 206, with 2 Democrats joining the Republicans. The bill bans schools from allowing biological males from competing in women's sports. If you ever played sports and you're a male, you understand the advantage you have, right? It is physics. It is an actual advantage. And I think this is a great idea. U.S. Representative Buddy Carter has introduced a bill to eliminate the IRS and abolish income, payroll, estate, and gift taxes. Instead, there will just be one tax, a 23% national consumption tax on all goods and services that you buy. What do you think about that? Getting rid of the IRS, abolishing income tax, payroll tax, estate tax, and gift taxes. And instead, anything you buy, wherever you go, has a 23% tax on it. If you're not a shopper, sign me up. Sign me up. I love that. But sadly, I'm married. And if you're married, then you know that tax is going to be paid. But that could be pretty cool. But in some pretty cool news, TGL Golf launched this week, presented by SoFi, a new 3 versus 3 golf league featuring 6 teams comprised of top PGA Tour players now started. The season just started, and you can find it on ESPN. So the cool thing is, I don't know if you've seen a video for it yet or not, but they compete indoors on a golf simulator, and it's 3 versus 3. I haven't got to watch it yet, but it does seem pretty cool. And before we get into the Hoge news, I just want to blow your mind with some billionaire news. Number of billionaires per country. The USA has 735 billionaires. China, 495. India, 169. Germany, 126. And Russia at 105. No other country has over 100 billionaires. In the past 10 years, the number of billionaires has more than doubled. Of the top 10 billionaires in the world, 4 of them are under 50. Only 207 of the 2,070 billionaires inherited their wealth. So more than 72% were self-made. Pretty cool. And the odds of becoming a billionaire today are 1 in 457,000. So good luck, everybody. Hopefully you're that one. But let's get into the Hoge news. Are you a key opinion leader? Somebody that can move the needle? Do you have a following? Are you what the cool kids are calling a call? Does a $250,000 payday sound like a fun job? Well, then Hoge Finance wants to talk to you. Many of you have seen Rory's post on Reddit explaining a concept of incentivized leadership roles, where up to 5 new leadership roles can be elected. Each member will receive 1 billion Hoge that unlocks as achievements are met. Hoge is at a $6.5 million market cap and has more products live and active and more in development than 99% of meme tokens. But we aren't new, and we have no face or VC behind it. It's purely just all us crazy random people that enjoy the crazy world of DeFi and that love Hoge and what it represents. Hoge is so pure and has such insane potential. We will be celebrating our 4th birthday party on February 7th. Yes, I know that's crazy. Hoge has been around for 4 years. And what's special about a 4-year-old meme token that has deflationary tokenomics and an all-time high close to $400 million market cap? What's special is that less than 39% of Hoge tokens remain in existence, and that supply decreases daily. If you go to CoinMarketCap and check out Hoge Finance's holder statistics, you will see that 96% of Hoge tokens haven't moved in over 1 year. 96% of our tokens haven't moved in over 1 year. How many of the remaining 39% are lost forever, forgotten about, or people that won't be in profit until we are back over $200 million market cap? There's only 7 billion Hoge available to be purchased on Uniswap. That is currently worth $135,000. So $7 billion is currently worth 7 billion Hoge is currently worth $135,000. That is it. That is $135,000 worth of buy pressure. Obviously, they wouldn't be able to get it all, but you know what I mean. The other day, $15,000 in buys moves our price 12%. So the amount of potential Hoge has is huge, and it's why finding the right public group to take Hoge to the next level could be exactly what we need. The conversation on Rory's post was really positive. If the community doesn't like the candidates that come forward, they will just vote no. But if what we hope happens, and we get 2 or 3 big names to back Hoge publicly, and their communities bring the volume, then we can reach our goal of $100 million market cap. At that point, each of the 5 leaders, 1 billion tokens, would be worth $250,000. Why is the Hoge community willing to try this? because the community HogeDao.Eth wallet is worth $255,000 today and holds over 11 billion Hoge. The community wallet makes $200,000 every $7 million market cap we go up. And if we hit $100 million market cap, the wallet will be worth over $3 million and can fund whatever ideas the community or the new leadership has in mind. In our community keeps at it and we gain any kind of momentum, this wallet will grow so quickly, it will do the marketing for us. These leadership roles do not have to go to single individuals either. One position could be represented by an entire marketing company that wants a $250,000 payday and their name to be known. It can be another meme token community if it makes sense. Get creative. Ask your favorite influencers if they want to have some fun and give this a try. I posted my video explaining this on Reddit and YouTube. I will tweet it out here on X as well, so it's easy to share to whoever you think will be the right fit. I try and give a broad explanation because the details are going to be worked out, but that video does a good job of explaining why Hoge is such why this position could be so much fun for whoever wants to take it. It's a challenge, but at the same time, Hoge has the potential. It's not just a random token. It is legit the OG meme token that has been around. We have products. We have a income source with OptiSwap.pro. We have this brand new product about to launch called HogeZone that is going to change the way we interact. We have so much going on. We just need that face, that person that's going to bring it to the masses. And we hope this process, we can find that. The second major thing is Hoge has just launched the Zealy campaign and is giving away 200 million Hoge, close to $4,000 in prizes to our community that participates. You can find the link here on X. It's posted on our Reddit and Telegram. Go have fun. Complete the quests, the tasks, make some content, and win some Hoge. We want to get our engagement up going into our 4th birthday party and the launch of HogeZone. If you have never done Zealy before, a Zealy campaign is a gamified way to grow and engage communities, especially for Web3 and gaming projects. Users complete tasks like sharing posts or joining platforms to earn points, climb leaderboards, and win rewards like tokens or NFTs. It boosts engagement, loyalty, and community growth. So currently our Zealy campaign has over 600 participants playing in it. Our boy N2K, Hoge Leadership, Hoge Advisor, is leading the pack with the most points. But anybody can catch him. We got a couple weeks here to have some fun with this. So check that out. Participate in the Zealy quests and spread the word as we try and look for a cool new leadership member. Bring whoever you want to the table. It could go either way, any way we want. But that's all I got for you this week. Everybody get a nice, relaxing, restful weekend because this next week is going to be crazy. And I will see you here next Friday. Peace.